Good evening. I'm Haley Picasello, and this is your Englebrook Independent News Federal Crime Report highlighting February 2026 federal prosecutions in the Western District of Michigan. Tonight, violent felons sentenced, illegal machine gun devices seized, and a repeat offender removed from the streets after narrowly avoiding murder due to only firearm malfunction. U.S. Attorney for the District of Western Michigan announced today that Adriel Ortiz, 30, of Lansing, has been sentenced to 15 years in federal prison for being a felon in possession of a firearm. Ortiz was on parole for drug trafficking, unarmed robbery, and larceny when police stopped him during a road rage investigation. Officers discovered narcotics inside the vehicle and attempted to take him into custody. During the arrest, Ortiz violently resisted, managing to remove firearms from two officers' waistbands. He fired one of those weapons, striking a patrol officer in the leg. U.S. Attorney Timothy Verhey stated Adriel Ortiz was a felon who was not allowed to possess a gun, and in the moment he did, he used it to shoot a police officer. We accept the 15-year sentence as just a response. ATF Detroit Field Division Special Agent in charge, James Deere, called the attack reckless and violent, saying the sentence sends a clear message that the assault on a law enforcement officer will result in extended federal prison time. 19-year-old Ethan Carter of Hudsonville has pled guilty to possession and transfer of a machine gun, a serious federal firearm offense. Carter is scheduled to be sentenced on June 9th of 2026 at 3 p.m. and faces up to 10 years in federal prison. Investigators say that in June of 2025, Carter transferred a machine gun conversion device, commonly referred to as a switch, capable of turning a semi-automatic firearm into a full automatic weapon. Several weeks later, ATF agents executed a search warrant at Carter's residence, recovering approximately 6 additional machine gun conversion devices and a Glock pistol equipped with an installed conversion device. U.S. Attorney Verhey emphasized that these devices significantly escalate gun violence, particularly in at-risk communities. ATF officials warn that possession or distribution of these devices constitute one of the most dangerous firearm crimes under federal law. 32-year-old Maurice Ray, Jr. of Grand Rapids has been sentenced to a statutory maximum of 15 years in federal prison for being a felon in possession of a firearm. U.S. District Judge Paul L. Maloney describes Ray as posing a very serious danger to public. Evidence presented at trial revealed a disturbing chain of events. In April of 2025, Ray's girlfriend called 911, reporting she was being kidnapped. Ray threw her from a moving vehicle, dragged her down the street. When a neighbor attempted to help, Ray turned with a gun, aimed it at the neighbor, and pulled the trigger, but the weapon misfired. Police later located Ray, who fled with the injured woman still in the vehicle, leading officers on a 3-mile high-speed chase exceeding 90 miles per hour. After his arrest, police recovered a loaded 9mm handgun discarded along the pursuit route. DNA tested confirmed Ray's DNA on the trigger, and the chamber round showed clear striking markings, providing that the firearm had malfunctioned during the attempted shooting. U.S. Attorney Verhey stated the only reason this did not result in murder is because the firearm malfunctioned. Violent offenders, illegal firearms, and crimes that endanger law enforcement and civilians alike. For Englebrook Independent News, I'm Haley Ficasello. Good night. And civilians alike. For Englebrook Independent News, I'm Haley Ficasello. Good night.